taking a look at Accountier. It's a financial fintech product, but we have with me here Niyi Adeboye to share an insight with us as to what Accountier really is all about, what is it trying to achieve, and more details about it. Niyi, thank you for joining us on the program today.
Hi, Kemi. Thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure, and look forward to a very good interaction. Thanks.
How has the reaction of the market been towards Accountier since inception?
Okay, so I would say the market acceptance is very, very low. And this is the reason. If you're going to look at the numbers, currently we have over 40 million businesses in Nigeria, small businesses in Nigeria. And out of this number, we have I would say about 80% of them are micro businesses. So these are the people that sell stuffs on the road. These are people that do things in an informal way, right? So most of them still use their personal accounts to run businesses. Most of the businesses are not even registered. So taking an accounting solution to someone who is selling by the roadside is a bit difficult, right? So I would say the number one challenge is actually financial literacy is very low because everybody just believe I'm running business and then whatever I make, I'll just use it for personal things and stuff like that, which is not how business is supposed to be run. So you're supposed to be able to differentiate between personal money and a business money.
Yeah, sure.
So that's a bit of pro I would say a bit of challenge. It's not really a problem. It's a bit of challenge, right, in the space.
How have you been able to handle the issue of data protection policy and also protecting the users of Accountier?
Okay, great. So I would say for the kind of product that we actually sell, it's very, very important for us to be compliant with anything that's to do with data protection because we are actually taking people's financial records, right? And then we're
Yeah.
processing it. So it is mandatory. In fact, from the point of integrating into a financial industry, like a financial institution like the banks, the first thing they're going to ask you is, hope my data of my customers are safe. And then
Yes.
you have to be able to say yes. In fact, one of our partners, which is a financial institution, before we even started integration, we actually had to like submit a lot of documents to them to show that yes, we're in compliant, and then we're not just using anyhow server that is prone to hacking, right? So
Yeah.
that due diligence was actually done, and even on our own side, we make sure that we put in 100% data protection on individuals' as account.
Thank you so much for that. Let's move over to opportunities. How many employment opportunities has Accountier provided to people or maybe middlemen or agents that you've employed so far?
Well, so I'll say our employment rate is actually growing. So far so good. I know there was a time that we eat about 15 employees as it is who are paid on a monthly basis. That's one. Secondly, we do engage people that are called agents, right? And these guys just help in going out there. We've also been able to at least have about, let me say, 30. And ultimately, we try to work with accountants, right? Because we
Okay.
can't do without them. And this is a
Oh,
win-win relationship
yeah.
for both parties. And so far, so good. I would say we've had over 300 accountants that we've
Great.
worked with. So that's a very, very good number on our own side, right? So it's really, really amazing. And another channel that we do is we help businesses with getting accountants. So if you need an accountant, if you need a graduate, we also help to push that. So I would say to put a number to that, well, we've helped a couple of individual to at least in terms of employment.
So, what are those things that you think are still not it? And your opinion on local content and software entrepreneurship in Nigeria?
Okay, so I would say everybody wants to use a foreign products, right? As in because we all think that they are perfect,
Yeah.
but one of the things that we've forgotten that it is also people that built that solution. So
Mm,
why not give opportunity to people who are based here to at least build a solution.
mm,
And as much as I agree that yes, you don't want to actually take up a solution that won't solve the problem
mm,
and that's going to complicate your issues. Yes, that's I think that's the greatest fear. But I would say over the past years we've seen financial institution banks
okay.
working with startup. And if I'm going to say something right regarding startup and local content is before you approach any bank or any bigger organization, then you must firstly do your assignment. You must make sure that your solution can actually add value.
My last question to you: what sustains a business? Passion or profit?
I would say passion
Mm,
because if you're looking at for profit, profit might not come in the next 10 years. And
mm,
I'll be honest with you. And so let me just paint a scenario. If a company is making a significant profit, then you don't need to raise money, right?
mm.
That means the
Okay.
business is self-sustaining as it
Yeah.
is. But because our revenue cannot actually run the kind of business we want to run, that's why we look for money elsewhere. So
Mm,
if you don't have that passion, if what is pushing you is all about profitability, you won't make profit in the next 1 year. You, in fact, sometimes you don't even make profit in the next 5 years as it is, right? Because things expenses keep coming as you grow big, the more money you spend on an
yeah, the
expansion.
overhead.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Kemi.
And
Really
my
appreciate.
greetings to your team members.
This is Digivation Network.